What is going on, everybody? I hope you're all in good spirits. Today I want to talk about the idea of property. One thing that that bothers me amongst the many things that bother me, but one thing that for sure bothers me, because it's still ongoing, is the idea that you can touch my hair. And you might think that that's small and minuscule, and I don't know how that could bother you. But the last time my hair was touched, the question came as it was happening. So as the person is sticking their hand in my head, they asked me, can they touch my hair? And I genuinely don't understand the fascination, not only with my hair. When you go to Best Buy and the new iPhone's out and there's a display iPhone, it's an atmosphere for you to touch that iPhone. I'm not an iPhone. I'm not giving you an atmosphere of come touch me. I just don't understand. I don't understand. And this is a genuine question. You feel free, if you are of a non-melanated descent, to leave a comment. Why do you feel like you could just come and touch my hair? What is it? The goal isn't to really understand in the terms of making it okay for you to do it, but the goal in understanding is to get the dialogue going, so to know, where your train of thought is, so maybe we can talk you down from it. That leads me to just my body in general, and I assume that all big people go through this, but I've been in many situations with tall, wide white men, and I'm still getting the same conversation of you're huge, you're big. Look at those arms, look at those shoulders, and we'll proceed to attempt to touch me, touch my arms, touch my shoulders, and make references about my body and what it can do for their benefit or for their entertainment. You could be a lineman, you could be, a free safety. And again, if I'm getting any of this information wrong, I don't follow sports, don't watch sports, never play sports, not interested in sports. You could be a free safety, you could be all these things, right? The Cowboys could use you. I'm very tired of that. And again, back to the iPhone aspect, I'm not property. I'm not an item. I'm not here for your entertainment. I'm a person like you're a person. I'm somebody's son, somebody's brother. I'm a person, bro. You might say that about other big people in your own communities. When I'm with other big people who are not black, I'm not getting the same. It's way different. It's just way different. I know where that stems from for me. Slavery, we were property. That's the mindset you looked at a slave, was what it can do for you, how it can entertain you, how it can get your work done. And that's literally how I feel in those moments. Like property. Like you're looking at me like property. I also do think that the athletes shouldn't have gone back to work. That definitely is a big point. If a regular human off the street sees me as an athlete, as an object, as a source of their entertainment, bro, no matter how much money you make or pump into your community, that's not going to change the narrative. You're helping us, sure. You're helping your own community, sure. But right now it's not about helping our community, because our community can survive and thrive through anything. Just to I'm gonna chase that dog down. I've heard a lot of people say that LeBron James shouldn't leave money on the table because he could help his community. We survived slavery. Slavery included, but was not limited to, rape of both sexes, castration, lynchings and guttings. If you were pregnant, they would gut you while you're hanging in a tree. We lived in a shed with dirt floors in the back of a barn and had to go find a place to use the bathroom. We had to eat God knows what. God knows, literally. Yes, we turned chitlins, which are pig intestines is cute. The thing that's connected to the anus of a pig, we ate the tube that's connected to the anus of a pig, made it a delicacy to the point where people think that that's something that should be eaten. Pig ears, pig snout, pig feet. Okay? These are things I grew up, Granny knew how to cook. And it wasn't because that's something black people want to learn how to cook. That's because historically, that's our history. So if our community can survive that, our community can survive segregation, our community can survive riots, our community can survive Tulsa, then 2020 coronavirus We can survive that. LeBron James can keep his money for now, right? It's okay, because the bigger conversation is not his money. The bigger conversation is how people of other races view LeBron, how the owners of the Lakers view LeBron, how Jerry Jones views the Cowboys, right? It's the bigger conversation is how we are objects to people, and how sports further confirms the fact that you see me as an object. You never thought about me as in the concept of, yo, he's a really good brother. He's a really good uncle. He's a really good son. He'd be a really good free safety. He'd be a really good lineman. That's how you see me, as something to entertain you. Bro, that's not what this is. And I think that's also why there shouldn't be any sports play right now. I think that if you're black, you need to sit down, and you need to start talking, start having dialogue. People hearing you and seeing you only in that capacity, they'll never understand you. Until the framework is changed, things will never get better. By framework, I mean the Constitution. This is part of that. This dialogue is part of that. I hope something was learned. Please share information if you have any, and have a great rest of the week.